Hello, I'm Mikhail Henning. Today we're going to talk about the sixth of the 7 quality tools of Lean Six Sigma, the histogram. So the histogram is one of the newest of the 7 quality tools because it was developed by US mathematician Carl Pearson, who died in 1936, turn of the century. So the histogram, unlike some of the other models and graphs that you can pull out of Excel or Minitab, where a bar chart, for instance, will have your stacked data and there will be gaps between your stacked data. A histogram is the information is binned based on historical information. It's a historical trend of the information. So those bins are coupled together because it's the genealogy of the data. And there are 6 different types of distributions that we'll find in a histogram. So there's J distribution, there's skewed left, skewed right. There's normal, which is also known as rectangular. So if we look back at the example that we did with the 46 associates that were working 168 hours on average, picking 3,233 items a month on average, that was a very normal distribution as we showed through that scatter plot. So if you take that same information and you input it into a histogram, you'll come up with a rectangular or normal historical distribution. So that's a very good controlled example. So one of the examples that we really want to look for, if we see something called a bimodal. So a bimodal is going to have sawtooth in it, similar to if you're looking at a value stream map. It's going to have sawtooth. What that sawtooth in a historical or histogram is representing is time of the day, its temperature, its moisture, its humidity. There's something happened based on that historical information along those time frames, those sawtooth, that's what we want to focus on. That's why I love when I see a bimodal distribution in a histogram, because it allows me to focus my efforts more on those specific areas based on the time that histogram is giving us. So then if we break out our cause and effect diagram, our Ishikawa diagram, our problem statement, our fish bones, we're breaking out our 6 M's, we can isolate what's causing those sawtooth to happen in our bimodal histogram model. So this again is a great way to find out if the lunch truck shows up at the middle of the day and all of a sudden your labor starts to go down. Or if there's, let's say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is the peak of the heat in the afternoon. Humidity will start to go up. You know, there's certain different things that ambient temperature will affect in a manufacturing operation. And from a labor perspective at the same time, if you don't have a controlled work environment, then maybe that heat is starting to cause fatigue on the workers. And those are the key things that a histogram will show us, because it's allowing us to put a simplification visual aid onto that data that we're pulling out of either Excel or Minitab. So this was another lesson in Lean Six Sigma and the 7 quality tools of Lean Sigma. Number 6, the histogram. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.